Can y'all hear that? That's so weird.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Is it supposed to say that?
Yeah, but welcome back to the Say What's Real podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 18, I think. Don't fact check me.
Sure.
We got a new, you know what I'm saying, new member, my boy Jacob, you know what I'm saying?
Jump in, jump out, introduce yourself.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm privileged to be here, man. I want to thank y'all for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. Big things coming up soon in life, and I'm feeling pretty good. How are you, sir?
You look
Sure.
good, sir. You're looking good over there. Happy?
Thank you.
I'm all right, one day at a time. You know how it is.
Yes, sir. Same old.
You know what's going on. Yeah, we can jump straight into these topics. Y'all want to talk about Rachel first? Baby, Shikari.
Sure. If you would run down the situation real quick for those that maybe don't know.
So, if I'm not mistaken, with the Rachel thing, she's been covering the finals for the past like I don't know how long, but it's been a while. I would say 5+ years. And recently for this NBA Finals, they changed it and they changed it to Maria Taylor. And some leaked footage came out of Rachel talking about the situation and how she was upset about it. And it went viral, People felt like she was wrong for feeling the way she felt, or she was maybe being racist, you know.
Right.
Right.
So, how do y'all feel about it?
You can go ahead.
Man, I think it's kind of like what we talked about earlier. Anybody would really feel like they would be wrong because you're getting taken out of your spot. You've been doing it for so long. But I do think it's a little out there to just say, oh, it's because they needed a black woman to do it as compared to a white woman.
Yeah, I think in the thing she was talking about how they needed more diversity, and that's why they went with Maria.
Right.
I mean,
I could see it. I
Makes
could
sense
see
to
it
me.
being
Right.
true.
I definitely don't think it's racist though. Like I don't think it has
No.
anything to do with race. I honestly think it's just like you said. Like if I've been working something for so long and they just bring in, like perfect example when I was talking about earlier. Like if Rachel was like older,
Yeah.
and they were like, yeah, we want to bring in some young people. Like you know what I'm saying? That's just the business. I think the business isn't fair, so put you can't put emotions into the business because at some point you can always get replaced.
Right.
I mean, like it's always you can't be loyal to a business that won't be loyal to you. And I think she
I
just
think the timing is weird. The fact that they just waited until the finals this year to just say, "All right, you know
yeah.
what? Let's
That's
move
true.
I
on."
mean,
I would have been like, "Fuck that bitch too." What the fuck?
yeah,
You
like
mean move to the
Yeah.
side? Like, I've been hosting this shit.
hold on. He was like, hold on, you replacing me with this bitch?
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have been going crazy.
This young black bitch. Oh, I want to call her all type of shit. What?
I'm surprised she didn't say nothing racist. Honestly,
See, that's the thing. See, that's the main thing. She didn't say anything racist, so it's really hard to just throw race
I'd
into
have
that.
been in there calling out all kind of monkeys and coons and man, I would have
Till
went
they get back on that fucking porch where she belongs. All that.
exactly.
Okay.
Ass back to the field or in the kitchen or something. I don't know. But yeah,
I ain't got no say in that one.
But I mean, shout her out though. She's doing a great job. I mean, she's taking it all in stride. They seem to talk about it none, and it's killing it.
sure.
I'm a fan.
It's a good decision, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
the time is very good. They could have waited till next year or something.
Or, I mean, it just seems like she was so unaware, though. I think, and that just goes back to my point of the business thing. Like it seems like she didn't know anything about this until the finals. Like, I'd be pissed too. Like, yeah, fuck her. Like,
Right.
yeah, all the racist shit. But she didn't even. That's why I'm like, people saying
Right,
this.
at all.
Damn, she could.
I mean, she didn't say a word about it being
Right.
black or even being a woman.
worse.
When you first told me about it, I thought you were going to say she came out on some racist rant type stuff.
Bro,
But no, yeah.
just talking like, they were just trying to be more diverse. if anything, if she was being racist, it was like some sugarcoat. You know what I'm saying? Like she was sugarcoating it. She was like she was using words like they want to be more diverse. You know, they want.
I think that's where people would pull the racism from, but at the same time, I mean, it's not like that's not a thing in businesses and shit like that.
I mean, I'm not mad at people saying that because it's so hard to tell it's so hard to tell if somebody's racist or not. Because
that's true.
You make it, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
this was leaked footage. Like she didn't know that this was coming out. So for her to not say, I was expecting, you know, Yard 8 Moon Cricket or something. I was expecting something way worse than what I finally seen.
So, right.
When people were reacting, I thought she was gonna lose a job. I mean,
and then they offered her to do something else and she declined it. Because I mean,
I didn't want her to move to like sideline.
It's your fault.
Yeah, they wanted to move to sideline reporter or something. I don't know.
At that point, that's your fault. I would have took that L and then got that job. Like, why would you? I mean, that's too much. That's having too much pride for me. I can understand being mad about it, but man, they still let you do something.
Made that money in it.
Yeah, you either doing something or nothing. Like, what you really mad about?
Now look at you, just hosting the dunk.
Yeah. Now you're not doing nothing, and people think you racist.
Well, maybe she think. Well, maybe she.
Well, apparently she was fucking Jimmy Butler in the bubble, so
that might be why.
Shout out Jimmy Buckets, man.
Buckets, man.
That's why he was so tired in the finals. Obviously, that was the noise complaint in the bubble. It was
the noise complaint. He was tearing splits up.
He was dribbling a basketball in full practice gear.
Yeah.
Right. If that's what they call it now.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to the baby. The baby has been going.
Let's go.
No.
My fault, man.
He was going viral lately.
Thank you for the apology. I needed that.
Y'all right with the baby. All right.
Anyways, he been going viral, you know what I'm saying? I thought, again, from just seeing tweets and not seeing video, like not knowing the full thing, like I'd be thinking should be way worse than what it was. Like I thought this nigga did a Tory Lanez. Thought he hit her.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hit a kid or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing is he went viral because it was some kids trying to sell him some candy like Skittles, Gushers, and they were trying to sell it to him for $200 and he declined. And people are mad and saying like, so basically the arguments are like his $200 is like our $10, and
right.
And then it's just a whole lot of trickle effect, like women just basically. It's women and men though. It's men too. I'm not gonna just say women, but it's definitely.
I'm not paying $200 for no Skittles.
I mean, if you watch the video, they're selling these like tiny bags of individual candies for $2 a piece. So already,
yeah, they already taxing.
Yeah, you're already taxing, and it is like 30. I believe the kid said it's like 34 total in the bag, and that equals $200. So if I'm the baby, I'm like, bro, I'm not giving you $200 anyway because
I'm not giving them.
I don't care how rich I am. You're not gonna finesse me out the money. I know how much money I got. I know you know how much money.
Right.
I think.
To be honest,
people were saying because he was flashing money in their face as well, and again, I mean, it's his money for one. I can't really tell. Like, I can't be mad at somebody flashing money in front of me. It's their money. Like, what I'm supposed to be like, hey man, put your shit up. Nobody want to see that. Like, you can't tell a girl. And then, I mean, I get it. Kids are trying to. I think they would have been better off just asking for $200.
Was he
honestly?
Yeah,
I think they would have been better off asking. Like, we need to donate.
Showing the money off? Was he showing the money off before they asked him, or?
I think. That's just what I read. I don't know how true it is.
Right.
Yes, maybe before somebody.
That would make sense to me. Like if I see somebody that's just got like stacks, like he's spreading all that.
Yeah, I'm upcharged.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
4 times 2 is $1 million, nigga.
Yeah, I don't blame him if that's the case. Now it's messed up if he was like, nah, I ain't paying $200 for no candy, but this is how much I got. Like,
what if we missed the best part? What if he really was flexing on them little niggas like? He had the money, like, yeah, y'all little broke niggas selling candy.
Whenever you said that, that's what I thought.
With me. Then when the camera came on, he like, how much candy is in there? They thought he was gonna buy it, so they tried to, $200. Man, fuck y'all, I ain't buying that
These
shit.
kids was looking shady as hell too. They had like hoods on, talking low and shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gave him shit either. Man, fuck them kids.
I personally think it probably would have been worse if the baby tried to sell the kids the candy for $200.
I don't know what you want us to say to that. Why would he be selling?
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he'd be selling candy. For
I think I really feel like
it would be worse
on them niggas with that money he had that they say he had. And then
I'm
when
not
the
a big
camera
fan
came
of
on, and they was like, all right, you flexing, we finna charge you like 34
Yeah.
times.
I don't blame him.
I would have just asked, like, shit, you flexing out of money, let me hold some.
how much it is, shit. How much you got?
Yeah,
Right.
honestly, like, what you got, 50,000? Shit, 2 bags, about 10 racks.
Yeah.
About what the box costs. I got you.
So these Skittles, they really give you superpower. I'd have been lying. Fuck that. I ain't doing all that for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I just seen a lot of people argue and talk about it. Like, it's just crazy. Like, people really want to tell you what you're supposed to do with your money.
Right.
Like, I couldn't imagine somebody having money and then somebody I don't know be like, hey man, get that man $200
or donate it to charity.
The problem with that is though, say he bought that candy for $200. Now imagine the next time he go to somewhere or like a meet and greet.
Yeah, everybody else is like, shit.
All right, shit, I got a Snickers bar. I want $500 for it. You paid them kids $200 for them Skittles. Like
this an old vintage Snickers bar. It got
yeah.
my great grandma from the slaves' time had a Snickers bar and never before seen. Like,
yeah, it's a collectible. Come on.
Yeah, it's an effect. Like, bro, once he do that for $200, his haircut's gonna be $1,000, $2,000. Everybody charging him.
Might as well go broke.
Yeah, at that point.
I mean, he got the money, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, fuck them kids. I ain't doing that shit. Hell no. $200 for a thing of Skittles, bro. You can go to Sam's Club and get 50 packs of Skittles.
We buying them both, yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You got the right to your own opinion, but I mean, you can't really tell anybody what to do with their own money.
It doesn't matter how much money you ever have. Nobody can ever tell you what. I don't think so either. Like, how I'm gonna tell somebody that worked hard for their money to spend it.
Right.
Now that you need to invest in Skittle stock. Like what is like? I don't know, bro. That John dumb, bro.
I wanna.
But I guess we saved the most controversial topic for last. I mean, we're a little late behind on it, but I mean, it's
not really our fault.
It's a little hot in the streets still. So Sha'Carri Richardson tested positive for weed, and got disqualified. She got taken off the Olympic for the 4x1.
Right.
So people reacted. Twitter reacted. Who wants to go first? Y'all want me to go first? Or I want to go?
No, I go first. First off, if you're taking any sport serious past high school, I don't understand why you're smoking anyway. First off. Secondly, I understand that people use it for a coping mechanism, but there are better, healthier ways that I'm sure she knows about. She was in college that she could use to heal properly from her mother's death. So I don't really like the fact that she used that as an excuse for her smoking and getting caught smoking while trying out for the Olympics. Like,
right.
That was really stupid to me. Third of all, obviously, if you're about to do something professionally, you know you're not supposed to smoke. And if you do smoke and get caught, why are you doing all this outrage and going along with people about it when you know you're not supposed to do it anyway? It's like breaking the rules, getting caught breaking the rules, and then just being like, man, fuck the rules. Why is it even like that? Or why are you even saying why are you doing it? You can go ahead now, Jacob or Tree.
I didn't see a lot of what you saying at the last part of your statement of her like saying like fuck the rules. Not fuck the rules, but agreeing. I guess I'll go. I really think I'm not gonna tell nobody how to, you know what I'm saying, cope with whatever they cope with. I mean, obviously she knew she was wrong because when she did it and got caught, she was like, I know I'm wrong, etc. I think the the thing is people are fighting a fight that I don't think she's necessarily fighting. People are fighting a fight of the weed fight, and she's not even really fighting it. She's really like, yeah, I did that, and I'm okay with the consequences, you know. But people are throwing in Michael Phelps and all this other shit, trying
Yeah,
to do it like she ain't even trying to fight it. Like it ain't like she out here like,
she
yeah,
did just accept it. You know what I'm saying? I accept my
yeah.
own.
It ain't like she like, oh yeah, they did me wrong, et cetera, et cetera. She like, yeah, I did that, and that's that. I think people are trying to bring up a different conversation, and maybe this might not be the best situation to bring up another conversation, but I think that's what they're trying to do. But like, it just don't really work with this because she accepted, like she knows she did wrong, she did it, she accepted it, and she not even fighting it. Like she like cool, like I'm okay with this. I know what I did. You know
Just
what I'm saying? Like,
come back
Right.
in 4 years better than ever.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I think people are fighting the wrong fight. Like, I don't think she's fighting for nothing. Like, she's just, you know what I'm saying? She ain't never been like, yeah, they did me wrong. They planted it on me. Like, none of that. Like,
Right.
just like I did it and I know I did it, and that's that. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I should have said she took the punishment very well, and
yeah,
her
like,
appearance on I think Good Morning America or whatever when she apologized, that went very well. So I mean, it was a good look for her after that, but
yeah.
Right.
And
I didn't appreciate, like you said, everybody fighting the fight that she's not even trying to.
she's not really fighting. Like, you're fighting for, what are you even fighting for? Justice for weed in Japan? Japan don't play about weed,
Oh
period. They don't
no.
play about drugs at
No.
all. So like, I don't understand. And I think like it's just such a slippery slope that of course we gonna sound like we hating and we hate black women and all this shit. But I don't give a fuck. She didn't
Oh,
she did
I ain't even gone yet.
she, she did what she did what she was supposed. She did wrong, of course. And I mean, I was an athlete. I mean, I played in college. Everybody know, like, even if you never played a sport, you know, it's certain stuff that you just can't do.
Yeah,
You know
or
what
at
I'm saying?
least
So,
if you do,
but I'm
it's
not.
going, you know.
The thing is, like, I would be more upset if she was like, if she did it and was, you know, taking everybody else take like, yeah, man, we should be legal, et cetera, et cetera. I really don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, she not even taking that. And I really applaud her for that because, you know, you could take that route since her being a black woman in this time of how easy it is to be labeled as racist and etc. I just hate how people are trying to connect two things that's not supposed to be connected. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's facts.
Jacob.
I agree with both of y'all, man. And actually, like in her apology or whatever on US Today, whatever it was, she literally said what Tay said. Like, she admitted that there was other things she could have done to cope with her loss. Now, I mean, I've gone somewhat down that route. I had a loss back in the day, but I wasn't smoking. I had ended up taking some stuff, and that was my way of coping. And ended up, I didn't play my senior year. I lied, said it was kidney stones. I was because I was on that, and that
God.
was me coping.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Hey, because that's what they prescribed me for.
Wait a minute. You lied and said it was nigga. Kidney stones is not a joke.
I actually had kidney stones.
Oh, okay. What you
They
mean?
prescribed me Percocets and all that, and I got hooked on them.
Oh, okay. So you was still saying it was.
Just let me ride this on now.
Yeah. Because I was in no shape. I was in no
Right.
shape to play. But that's different from just smoking. But I was doing it because I had a lot going on.
Right.
But like, say if I really like, but high school ball compared to the Olympics, like, you know.
Yeah. Of course.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with both of y'all,
I
man.
think that's like one of the flaws of like, it's like, you know, social media got its good and bads, and I think this bad. It gives so many people the opportunity to say what they say, and people like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But in reality, it don't make sense because, like y'all said, like she hasn't said anything like they did me wrong, anything along
Right.
those lines. and people are still fighting for something that isn't. And that's why I was telling you, Jacob. Oh shit, man. Oh, that's why I was telling you, Jacob. I think people are trying to bring up another conversation out of this conversation, but I don't think it's like the right situation.
No.
You know
Yeah, it don't have nothing to do with her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to fight for weed separately. If you want to fight for weed being legal in other countries, you can do that on your own, but don't
Yeah,
act that to her when she's admitted to doing it and being wrong. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's not even them saying like
But
what
this
I've been
ain't
seeing.
just to knock her. It's really just, I feel like it's more toward the people that's defending her for something that she's not fighting for. Like,
They're doing it in the wrong way.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't look if somebody does something, except that they've done wrong. What kind of defending do they really need? I mean, yeah, the argument though, but the argument is that just marijuana in the U.S. This is what I've been seeing. Yeah, Japan don't play that, but marijuana in the U.S. is illegal for the sake of incarcerating African Americans. That's the whole argument they're trying to push with it.
Right.
Which, I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with that. It's just not she shouldn't be the spearhead for it.
Yeah, I don't see how that correlates. Like, of course, I mean, I'm black, he black. We know, and you white, and you know, weed is just associated with us. Like, we are like connected to that. Like,
For sure.
people when people stereotype us, they think we weed smoking.
Yeah, you know, the white people got the bar
water,
stuff like meth and heroin and shit.
Yeah, we do like,
you know, you know.
Okay, so yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we know that that's attached to us, and we know that's, you know what I'm saying, connected to us. But this situation is different because this is a whole different country. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have their own rules. We can't
Right.
disallow their rules for one person, black, white, you know what I'm saying, blue or green. Now, do I think she still should have ran? Sure, she still should have ran. Like, fuck it, she just lost her mother. Of course, she probably still should have ran morally. Of course, everybody morally feels for her. Like, you just lost your mother and you're coping. Of course, we want you to run. Everybody.
And in addition to that, you're one of the fastest people in the world. You know, we want
That's probably one of the fastest women ever.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, you would have put on a show, made the ratings go up. But if, of course, you know what I'm saying, like, we can't just look at it from a like, you gotta think with your head and not your heart. Like, if they allow this to happen, you know how many more athletes are gonna smoke and they blame it on something? You know,
yeah, they're not even gonna care.
You know the effect it's gonna come to. Like,
you might as well just not even drug test.
Honestly, like, and I mean,
it's a very slippery slope.
We get it. Weed is not a performance enhancing drug. We understand all that. But I think it's really just, you know what I'm saying, it's rules and you have to follow them. Because if you don't follow them, then nobody's going to follow them.
Yeah.
And again,
still,
it's not like she was wrong. She was in the wrong, like she was wrongfully placed or anything like that. Like I said, I would love to have seen her run. I'm pretty sure everybody would. And even people who banned her probably wanted her to run, but
she's still eligible for the relay though, right? That's what I saw. She just wasn't like.
I don't think she got picked.
Yeah, but I don't think they let her on the team.
I don't think they let her on the team.
Oh, really?
I don't believe so. I think I saw that. I don't want to lie to you.
Right.
I don't think so, but I mean, we could obviously be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think she's running the relays. And I mean, I don't blame her if she chose not to run them, or if they picked her. Like, I don't blame them. I just lost my mother and I'm not running in the Olympics. I don't want to run no relays. That would be me. You feel me? Like, I'm not running for a medal. I'm not running at all. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, prayers for her.
Do you think they should drug test at all? I mean, obviously they should drug test for, you know, growth hormone and shit like that. But do you think they should drug test for like cocaine and weed and everything?
Yes and no.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I say yes because people could really be addicted to something.
Right.
And you won't know. But drug test kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of clears that out. Now, weed might not be the drug that's, you know what I'm saying, that should be checked for that. But if you doing cocaine every day, it can't, like, the effects of that is.
See, that's what I was about to say. Like, at that point, it doesn't really matter. I feel like like obviously if the drug isn't helping your body, I feel like you should be able to do really whatever you want. And if your body destroys itself, that's really on you.
Of course, and that's why I say yes and no, because of that reason. Like, weed doesn't affect her. It doesn't make her run faster. It doesn't make any. It don't do nothing but make you
Right.
happy and laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but also it could be something that could be a problem, could lead to a death. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe not weed, but you know what I'm saying. I think these people, because if the situation was flipped, if say somebody great, whatever they are, going for the Olympics, and they overdose on cocaine and they die and they don't even get to run, people are gonna bash the people who run the Olympics for not drug testing them, for not knowing that it was in their system. So it's you're never gonna win. Like, even if she would have got to ran, there would still been people like, that's not fair. She broke the law. She shouldn't run.
Right. We know
Because Michael Phelps didn't get to run.
That's the positive.
And he didn't, because Michael Phelps didn't even get to run, and he didn't even have a bong. All he did was, they found a picture of a bong, and he didn't get to run. You know what I'm saying? So like, so I don't think there's no win-win in none of these situations. You feel me? Like, so I don't know. It's just like yes and no.
I think it'd be a cool little shake-up in sports. Like, half the team on heroin, half the team on cocaine, other team sober. See what happens. You know.
I'm sure the people, if we're still talking about like track and field, I'm sure the people on cocaine is going to be a hell of a lot faster than the people on heroin.
Yeah. Yeah. See how high they can really jump, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a safety thing than a really give a fuck if you're doing it.
It's kind of like the states that have legalized marijuana.
Yeah.
Private businesses can still drug test for marijuana, and if you test positive, they can choose whether or not they want you to work for them.
Yeah.
Because that's just like, that's what they're looking for. Someone who doesn't do stuff like that, or, you know, for whatever reason, but just like, even though it is legal, they still have the option.
Yeah.
So,
and,
I mean,
I want to say this so people do not get it confused. I stand with Sha'Carri, you know what I'm saying? I hope everything's
for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Big fan.
We're only talking about the situation. And of course, you know what I'm saying, we don't agree. We don't like the fact that weed is connected to Black people and how Black people are in jail for weed, and people sell weed legally. And there's so many Black men in jail for having weed. So I don't want that to get confused, because
right.
People are idiots.
Yeah, for sure.
We just don't want to get that confused. Like, we don't agree with none of that bullshit.
Yeah, I feel for it, man.
This instant case, like.
Yeah, I feel for her. Like I said, I've been there. Like I went a worse route than she did. She was just smoking weed. I was on some other shit. Like, I feel for her for sure. But
I've definitely been down that road. And yeah, that's why I said I can't tell nobody how to, you feel me, handle with what they dealing with. But at the same time, it's like, it just brings so many different arguments, like, because when you're a professional athlete of any sort, it's like you're under a spotlight.
Right.
You can't do no wrong. Like, they don't give you leeway to make mistakes. Like, she knows she made a mistake. We should be proud that she even admitted to it and was like, I don't think we apply her enough for that. You feel me? Because she could have lied her way out of it, tried to act like, you feel me, like
made a whole movement about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she really stood up and stood on her own. Like, I did this, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Like, I don't think we apply her enough for that, because most people won't tell you that they doing something. Like, if somebody is on something, they ain't gonna tell nobody. Like, they want to keep that to themselves, you know. But when you're an athlete, professional, like, they don't get the luxury of having the privacy, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything's on the spotlight. You make one decision, everybody gonna judge you from that one decision for the rest of your life. You feel me?
Yeah.
It just sucks for her, because now people are gonna know her for the girl who got high.
That's the girl that was smoking when she was running.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, out of everybody that's going to the Olympics, there's no shot she's the only one that failed a drug test.
I thought that too. I was thinking that the whole time. There's no way. Well, I mean, it could be a way, but bro, she the only person getting high.
Yeah,
unbelievable. It's just
on something like.
She the only one that's smoking.
Yeah.
Some of them motherfuckers know they not winning and they getting high.
Right.
But I think, like I said, when you're that type of athlete where you've been winning, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You've been winning and you the like, you know what I'm saying? You the face of something. They're not gonna play. But
Yeah, they're not gonna risk
you
it.
coming in 5th every 4 years, man, they don't give a fuck.
To be honest, they probably didn't even like drug test her in college, and if they did, you really don't even get popped until like your 3rd time every year.
Bro,
So
I know
even
so
if
many
you
people
college,
that,
it's not like nobody would even
failed so many drug tests.
You're a
And
track and field athlete.
they
Nobody's
give you,
care.
they give you 15. If you're good, if you're good at something, they're gonna give you 15 times to clean it up.
Like, you'll take it again next week. It's all right.
Yeah, they're gonna give you plenty. They're gonna try to cover it up as long as they can. Why you think so many people be transferring schools?
Oh yeah.
Little information for y'all. Motherfuckers don't transfer just to transfer. They transfer because they failed the drug test, and the coach don't want to get them in trouble, so they telling them to go and get somewhere else.
Go ahead. We ain't gonna tell everybody.
Yeah, just a little insight for y'all. That's why they transfer so much. It ain't because they ain't playing or they can't play or they sorry. It's because they getting high. But the coach found out and he got to send them somewhere else because he like them. But yeah, I'm sure them niggas them niggas 5th place. Them Nigerian, Jamaican niggas, man, they probably getting high as hell. They probably just know how to pass a drug test.
I mean that, and it's like it's really probably about timing. I mean, I'm sure she didn't know she was about to get drug tested. But
Yeah.
I feel like if you kind of knew the big runs were coming up, I really don't understand why you didn't just stop for like some months and then just wait till after the Olympics and start again. But I'm not her, so I don't really understand. Obviously,
Right.
Yeah, you know. But I mean, hey,
she could have did better, honestly.
of course. But you know what I'm saying. I feel it. You know what I'm saying. I understand. You know what I'm saying. I wish she could have ran. Maybe next time should be more prepared. You know what I'm saying? But then like I said, I just feel like if that happened, it's just an effect of everybody gonna feel like, oh, I should get that leeway. Cause I done had, you know how many people failed a test and didn't get to do something? You know what I mean? Like it's nobody's ever gonna be happy. You can't solve it. You can't make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? So but I mean I think that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got anything y'all wanna say?
No, my heart and mind is clear, I believe.
Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm excited about the first episode being on here.
Yeah, how did it
Shout out TJ. Hopefully,
oh
he's
yeah,
back
man, my
soon.
TJ,
Big shout out.
man, he, you know, Hollywood, Mr. Too Busy, you know what I'm saying?
Worldwide.
He had a little photo shoot or something. I don't know. I don't even know if we supposed to
I'm sure GQ cover on the way. We'll drop it for y'all.
I don't even know if we supposed to be saying it. This might be or something, you know what I'm saying? We just had to get something out for the people, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to be a little more consistent, you know. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We out.